Welcome back, viewers. This brings us to a trope I've always disliked: the jealous current partner versus the lurking ex. In most stories that follow this pattern, the jealous partner isn't imagining things. The ex genuinely wants back in. The partner being accused often insists they're just friends or co-workers, but eventually, the truth comes out that feelings still linger. It's a plotline used in countless soap operas, dramas, and sitcoms, and it often ends with betrayal, heartbreak, or at the very least, a messy misunderstanding. I would love to believe this show will take a different approach. But the signs, subtle as they may be, are starting to point toward trouble. Scott's casual remark about their past relationship, especially the part implying they had crossed certain boundaries before, felt like a small but unmistakable warning. When someone brings up an old romantic entanglement at an inopportune moment, it's rarely harmless nostalgia. It often means they're thinking about it again. And the way Scott said it left room for interpretation, none of which bodes well for Georgie and Mandy. And then there's the matter of Georgie and Mandy themselves. While their relationship still has warmth, humor, and genuine affection, the cracks are beginning to show. Their financial worries keep piling up. Their personalities often clash. Their communication isn't the strongest. And on top of all that, they rushed into marriage primarily because of baby Cici, not because they had a deeply established foundation. That doesn't mean their marriage is doomed. But it does mean they're vulnerable. Stress, money problems, family interference, and a lack of personal space are the perfect ingredients for a relationship to hit rocky terrain. In moments of frustration, especially moments involving jealousy, people sometimes make impulsive decisions. Georgie's overconfidence only adds to the tension. He genuinely believed that by confronting Scott, he had fixed the situation, proof of how little he understands the complexity of human emotions. His certainty was hilarious, but it also highlighted his lack of awareness. Then there's Connor, whose storyline reflected Georgie and Mandy's situation in a surprisingly emotional way. Where Georgie and Mandy faced issues of trust and insecurity, Connor and his parents dealt with fear, misunderstanding, and emotional fragility. The pregnancy test discovery triggered panic for Audrey, who has already navigated the chaos of unexpected parenthood once. The mere possibility of another surprise grandchild overwhelmingly stressed her. Audrey's concerns weren't unreasonable. Connor has always struggled with the unwritten rules of adulthood. He tries, often more than anyone gives him credit for, but he doesn't always understand how relationships work or how other people think. The idea of him becoming a father was terrifying for her, not because she doubts his heart, but because she doubts his readiness. Connor's emotional state throughout the ordeal was heartbreaking. Chloe's pregnancy scare wasn't just a stressful moment, it forced her to confront what she truly wanted, and unfortunately, that wasn't a future with Connor. The breakup devastated him. This was the first relationship in which he genuinely felt accepted and content. Losing that connection left him questioning whether he would ever find someone else who understood him. His fear that he might simply be too weird to be loved again was a quiet but powerful reflection of insecurities many people struggle with. And that's what made Jim's response so meaningful. For once, Jim wasn't the stern, tough love parent. He became exactly what Connor needed, a father who comforts instead of criticizes, who listens instead of lectures. Moments like that don't always happen between them, so it felt especially tender and rare. Connor will eventually find his footing again, even if next week hints that he hasn't gotten there yet. His journey mirrors Georgie and Mandy's in one important way. All four characters are struggling to figure out who they are, what they want, and how to navigate the messy emotional realities of adulthood. And in both stories, the common threads are insecurity, misunderstanding, and the universal fear of not being enough. Don't forget to like, share, and comment for more videos.